welcome to another action-packed episode of Fryin with Brian. I'm Brian Nadal. When I want a steak and I can't cook it on the grill, I go to this recipe. Today, we're going to do a pan-seared steak and a Chiplotle Beer Butter Sauce. This is what you're going to need. 1 to 1.5 pounds of steak. Now you can use any cut you want. I use sirloin, but ribeyes work really well too. You can really make any cut work though. Half a medium onion chopped. 6 tablespoons of beer. Now I used a lager, but porters and bocks work really well too. 3.5 ounces of chipotle peppers and adobe sauce. 1 clove of garlic, minced. 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. 1 tablespoon of butter. And a half a teaspoon of sea salt. First thing we're going to do is we're going to trim all the fat off the steak. Make sure it's all cut off, make sure you have as little as possible on there. Next, take your garlic, pepper, and salt, and we're going to rub it into the steak. Make sure you rub it evenly all over the steak. Don't forget to do the sides. We're going to take a hot skillet and we're going to put our tablespoon of butter in there and let it melt. Next, we're going to take our chopped onions and put them in the pan. Now, based on how you like your steak, we want to cook them more for rare. So, like me, I like my stuff well done. So I'm going to take the onions, I'm going to cook them barely, and I'm going to put my steak right on. If you like it rare, you're going to cook them for a little bit, brown them, and then put your steak on. We're going to let that cook until the side is seared, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Then we're going to flip it, and we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Once the steak is cooked to your likeness, remove it from the heat and set it aside. Remove it slightly early because it will continue to cook once it's removed from the heat source. Now we're going to take our chipotle peppers and the adobe sauce and we're going to put them in there and we're going to stir it in. Next we're going to deglaze our pan with beer. You want to stir everything together and let it thicken up a little bit. Once it's thickened up to your likeness, take your sauce and pour it over your steak. And that's all there is to it. You're going to have amazing steak that you can make indoors at any time of the year. It's going to be delicious and it's going to have a nice little kick to it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Fryin with Brian.